I got asked recently how often I work my horses and what I do during our workouts. And since I have 3 horses, each at a different stage in life and a different state of training, I can kind of answer this. So I'll answer Indra's today, and then I'll make part 2 and part 3 for Sade and Bernie. So Indra is 7 years old this year, 2024, and she is schooling right around 2nd level. We have a lot of work to do with our canter because she was super pregnant when I got her, and we just couldn't do a whole lot with it. But now we're fully schooling canter, which is so exciting. Really rough, but so exciting. And so our work sessions are anywhere between an hour and an hour and a half. I always start our work sessions with a little bit of groundwork. I just feel like it connects us and like preps her body for the work we're about to do, and just like reminds her that she has 4 feet and abdominals and butt muscles and a brain. And then once I get on, so it's usually about, I don't know, anywhere between 5 and 10 minutes, not a lot. And that's not lunging, by the way. That's just like groundwork, like backing up, stopping, side to side movement, dropping her head, that kind of stuff, picking up her feet. Okay. And then I get on, and I tend to literally walk her on a loose rein for 10 to 15 minutes. She is a hot horse, so sometimes when I get on, it's a little rough, a little rank, if you will. And so we immediately go into the trot. I don't ask for a specific frame, nothing. I just want her to get her like initial burst of energy through her system so she can use her brain. But usually if we are training that 5 to 6 days a week, like I try to, a walk warm-up is totally fine for her. I've heard it kind of both ways though, so I've been kind of testing it. I'll let you know. And then once we get through that initial like muscle warm-up, loosening, ready to go, got a brain, that kind of thing, I immediately start with circles. I always start with circles. I think they're really, really good for brain work, at least for her. One of her biggest issues is bringing her head down and using her back. She really just loves that high carriage. It's her breed. And so getting her into that correct frame, that long and low, that stretchy trot, if you will, is what we work on. Once we kind of got that, and like she's not tight, she's supple, she's ready, and sometimes those circles turn into a little bit of lateral work. I don't just like do a circle over and over and over again. Then I go into like our transitions. I usually do anywhere between 3 and 8 transitions each side. That doesn't mean like in a row. Like I might do one, switch sides, do the other, go back, do a couple, switch sides, do the other. Because we are working on her canter so much that transitions are just a really big part of our training right now. So that's kind of what I do with Indra. After that, we do her least favorite thing, which is a walking cool out. We just lap the arena, and I'm a really big fan of that because I think 1, walk is really good for them, and 2, I think horses need to walk way more than they do. And so we do that and we cool out, and once I can kind of like reach down and touch her and like feel like she's not like really hot to the touch, even if she is still sweaty, I hop off and I untack. And then recently I have been blow drying her dry because it's cold out here in Wisconsin, so I want her to be dry when I put her blanket back on. And then while I'm actually putting her tack away, I make her stand in the round pen and wait for me. So that's kind of our process for our training for Indra right now. And as stuff changes, I'm sure you'll see it in our TikTok and YouTube videos, but that's our training process. And head over to part 2 and part 3, which I'll post pretty much back to back, so you can hear what's happening with Bernie and Sade. And if you have any questions, let me know in the comments. Okay.